Eh bien le bonjour YouTube et bienvenue pour l'épisode 2 de Red Dead Redemption. À la rencontre de Nigel West Deacon. Du moins ce qu'il en reste. Il a l'air de
Excuse
rester.
me. Excuse me, sir. You need help? Mister, you alive?
Fuck. God damn it. Good heavens.
Excuse me?
I said, no, I'm not okay. Do I look like I'm okay?
You look pretty good for a corpse.
Praise be.
Move up, mister. Time to get you to a doctor or an undertaker. Whichever you need once we get to town.
St. Peter, open up them pearly gates. I'm coming home.
Come on, mister. Come on.
Hurry, sir. I'm bleeding like a badly butchered hog.
You'll be fine. Just focus.
You better take the reins. I don't think I'm strong enough. I'm finished. Done for.
Just sit up straight, will you?
The closest doctor is in Armadillo.
Du moins ce qu'il en reste. Alors appuyez sur L2 pour dégainer une arme quand vous conduisez. Vous pouvez tirer, viser et tirer normalement tout en contrôlant le véhicule.
What is your name, friend?
John Marston.
Oh, good God! Out of the frying pan into the fire.
Excuse
How
me.
many outlaws can a man encounter in one day?
You must have me mistaken with somebody else, friend.
The Pollard twins, Walton's gang. I know who you are.
Word sure travels fast around here.
I'm a man with many connections. Spare my life, I beg of you. Good Lord, it's those scoundrels once again.
Ouais, hop, on se dépêche.
For the love of God, stick to the road! I don't believe it! More! Yeah! It got me!
What the hell happened to you?
Bandits! Hoodlums! The scoundrels robbed me blind and left me to die! There's Armadillo! Master John! Master! Damn wait! Death! I embrace you!
Christ's sakes, man, you're gonna be fine.
Take
We're nearly
Hop
there.
là.
your arms!
On va y
This
arriver.
is it. You're gonna make it.
Oh, where the devil are we?
Armadillo, we made it safe. You'll be happy to know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a true man of honor.
Coming from you, I doubt that means much, but I appreciate the civility.
I owe you, sir. And I always pay my debts. Jesus. But if I die, I'm sorry for it. If not, I'll be your man for...
Let's get you fixed up first. Then we'll decide what you're my man for.
Là. Il va falloir du temps à Nigel pour récupérer de ses blessures. En attendant, vous pouvez partir à la découverte de New Austin. Ouais. Ou louer une chambre pour dormir. Attends, hop, que je fasse le tour, je crois.
Careful, mister.
Hey, you, the chicken-headed guy, come over here.
Qu'est-ce que tu veux, toi?
You Tough guy, mister? I hope so. We gonna have a showdown. Prospect of dying certainly focuses the
Oh, j'ai
mind,
pas que ça à
doesn't it?
foutre.
I don't miss, mister. Bear that in mind.
Voy de las tripas.
How'd you like it?
Hop. Alors, acheter 50 $. C'est cher. J'ai combien? Oh, 147. Ouais. Hop là. Tac.
Man, lick me up close.
Propriété achetée. Ouais, je veux dormir. Je peux dormir. Ah, c'est pas le bon lit. Sauvegarder la partie. Hop là. Pour la sauvegarde, c'est fait. Hop. On récupère de tout. Hop.
I don't think so.
Petit problème technique. Donc oui, je voulais la carte. Avis de recherche. Tiens, il y a un avis de recherche là. Ok. Ah, il est peut-être à l'intérieur, non? Ah! Non?
No harm done. What are you doing?
Aïe. Voir l'affiche. Bande de Malton, lieu. Mescalero. À prendre la prime. On sait jamais. Peut-être que. Rendez-vous au dernier endroit où. Ok. Où est-ce que c'est? Est-ce que c'est sur la route? Oui, c'est sur la route. Hop là. Hop là. Allez. Non mais. Je t'en foutrais moi.
By and let them terrorize this town.
Hop. Bonnes actions grandes ou petites ne passent pas inaperçues. Faites-vous assez remarquer pour profiter de réduction de prix.
Just a little something for my trouble.
Les actionnateurs augmentent votre respiration. Non, pour vous laisser là, tiens. Hop là. Voilà. Allez. Ah, t'étais parti si loin, toi. Oh, chien. Hop là. Allez, on est parti. Non, mais. Attention à vous. On est parti. Là, vous vous approchez du dernier endroit où le criminel recherché a été vu.
Let's go.
Ah.
Let's go.
Tuer le criminel recherché. Je suppose qu'en plus de ça, il est pas tout seul. Alors, de toute façon, il n'y a pas de silencieux à l'époque, donc... L'infiltration, tu peux l'oublier. En revanche... Si je peux m'occuper de lui d'abord... Ah, attends. Je suis pas obligé de le tuer, lui. Parce que vivant, il rapporte. C'est sa capture qu'il faut que... Ah. C'est vrai qu'il y a ça. Ah, c'est ça. Ok, au sol. Ah.
This is mighty generous of you, mister.
Porter la preuve de la mort du criminel, destination. Ouais. Hop. Alors c'est où? Ah bah c'est orange. Bien, c'est là que je voulais aller. Ouais. Hein. Ah, allez, hop. Parti. Oh mais j'arrête pas de me faire tirer dessus, hein. C'est incroyable. Là.
Much appreciated.
Monnaie. Bon, 40 $, c'est... Oh, c'est mieux que rien. Ouais. Ça tombe bien, parce qu'il fallait que... On retourne voir Bonnie.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson, to settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is that I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true, especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Hop là, montez sur votre cheval.
All right, let's head over to the cow pen. It's about time a budding farmer such as yourself learned how to herd cattle. Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
Come on, boy.
How are you, Miss McFarland?
Mettez-vous en position derrière le troupeau. Faites sortir les vaches de l'enclos.
Here!
Got it!
Oh, there.
Come on!
That's it!
Well, hello there. Keep on
Herd the cows down the road. Pretend you know what you're doing.
Come on, you dumb
Muy bien, señor.
This way. We need to take them out to the pasture.
Come on.
Giddy up.
Go!
Allez, hop hop, on avance. Hop là. Allez, hop hop.
He's just showing off now.
Good. Now we need to move this entire herd out to the far pasture for grazing.
Come on!
Keep sweeping behind them. That way they'll stay together.
Get a move on! Come on!
be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Ah. Les bonnes actions ne sont pas passées inaperçues. Hop là, boulot, etc. Oups. Car. Ah. Ah bon, on peut y retourner. C'est parti. Ouais. On va voir les vaches. Là. Oh. On est aujourd'hui après 7 h du matin. Ouais. Quelques minutes à attendre. Bon bah je vais faire un tour alors. Ah mais y a rien à faire. Ça c'est fermé. Hop. On va récupérer ça là-dedans. Voilà. Bon, ça doit être bon. Là.
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
You know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. And we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always gonna be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. That sneaking around and spying and secret missions. Right? It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston. Let's see if we can put that new lasso of yours to good use. That ranch hand said there's a pack of wild horses nearby.
Hop. Ouais. Ah, puis moi je monte.
Come on, let's get after it.
Attends, laisse-moi monter sur mon cheval. Eh oh! Reviens là toi, bourrique. Allez. Ah. On va vite hein.
Let's go.
There they are! Beauties! Come on, Mr. Marston!
Alors pour prendre un cheval au lasso, visez-le avec L2.
Pull that damn rope, Marston.
Ok.
Let's go.
Hang on to that rope, Marston. Come on, boy. Get after another one. You gonna use that rope or not?
Yeah. Now calm yourself.
That's it. Keep a hold of him now. That's it. Hold him nice and still. Take it slow now.
That's it! Don't give
Hold
up!
on to it.
Easy.
Show me what you got, boy.
You're doing fine!
Come on, let's go. Come on,
That's
you
it.
down, boy.
Scoop him too much!
Let's see it, boy.
Come on, come on, come
You
on.
got it, Mr. Marston! You'll
Come
have
on,
this in
baby.
no time!
Calm down.
Ah, c'est bon.
Nicely done, boy. Well now, Marston, you leave this one to me. Woo! I think that's enough activity for an old-timer like me. I'll take this one back to the ranch.
Hop là.
See you later.
Come on then! Let's see if you can get another one!
Un autre? Oh.
Come on.
Whoa there! We haven't got all day! I promise
Lui j'en veux pas.
we'll lose him!
Lui j'en veux pas non plus.
Leave him on his short rope! Come on, rope one of them!
C'est moche.
What are you
J'ai pas le
waiting
choix, je crois.
for? Easy now.
Yeah.
Hold on to him! Come on, boy!
Steady. You're mine now.
Giddy up!
I'm in trouble here.
Il y a un arbre là.
I got you now. Easy there.
Allez, du calme. Calme-toi.
This don't feel too good.
Ah.
You got him eating out of your hand! Nice work! I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to the ranch. Yeah!
Là.
Let's go.
Suivons Bonnie.
I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. A life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one that gets so many folks in trouble.
It'll sap your spirit and make you poor, but it's straight and it's decent.
There's no better night's sleep than after an honest day's work.
It's no wonder you look so tired then.
Some deck must be shy of Joker, Miss McFarland.
Who'd have thought you'd be such a natural at busting Broncos?
That was fun.
I think you could be a fine rancher one day, if you can bear to stop killing people for a living.
Sure.
Whoa there! Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses. Come
reparti.
Come
Allez.
on. You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No, that's not what I mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Some, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to find a husband. Amos, he's a little, well, you know, countrified.
Where'd you get your airs and graces, Miss McFarland?
From a couple of cheap governesses Paul hired to save us from being savages. I'd like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left, it was up to me to become the man of the ranch. He'd never admit it, but my pa's a lot frailer than he looks.
You're worth two of any man I know, miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
In many ways, my wife is kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much.
It's kind of painful, but she's never far from my thoughts.
There's my boys. Come on, Mr. Marston. Let's drive them up the canyon, where it narrows. We'll trap them there.
Ah, ok, troupeau. D'abord.
Come on.
Wait for my signal. Don't let those horses out of your sight.
Right you are, miss. Go. Slow it up now.
Les troupeaux vers le canyon.
Come on. Come on.
Allez.
Let's go. No stopping. Let's go.
Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Hey, the stallion's getting away. Chase him down and bring him back.
C'est reparti.
Go on, don't let him get away.
Rapide, hein.
Let's go. Now relax.
Là.
Come on. Come on, come on, come on. I'm in trouble here. Come on. Come on. Nearly got you.
dessus? Ok. Allez, suis-moi toi.
Yeah.
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal.
Hop là. Alors. Carte. Qu'avons-nous? Ah. On peut retourner par là. C'est parti.
Let's go.
Attends. Le Marshal ou non, on va aller voir le Marshal. Ouais, hop. Voyons voir qu'est-ce qu'il a à nous dire.
Ah, since you're here, you want to make yourself useful?
Not particularly.
Listen, son, I know you got a mission, but right now I need another gun.
Why? What's happening?
I've had this problem for months with this group of bandits who are getting drunk and murdering settlers. Last night they went to a big place up near Ridgewood.
They burnt the place down, killed the men, burning most of them alive, and raped the women. Women folk then got their throats slit. One of them survived and walked in here this morning.
Anyway, we got a posse gathering up near Ridgewood. Will you ride with us?
All right.
Thank you, John Marston. It's gonna be a bloody job.
I don't think I know any other kind, sir.
Hey, wait up!
Pas forcément envie de le laisser tenir une arme lui, hein. Accompagné de Marshal Johnson pour trouver les bandits. Que je pense à équiper le cheval aussi.
I did. For a man who claims to have found a remedy to all ailments, he was in pretty bad shape.
His tonic has helped a great many people. It's a medical breakthrough from the East, the result of years of research.
If only it could cure him of his diarrhea of the mouth.
I wouldn't be so dismissive of science if I was you. Times is changing fast.
He's no more a scientist than I am a priest. But people can spend their hard-earned money however they please.
He's certainly a character, that West Dickens.
I can't understand a goddamn word he said.
A more flannel-mouthed bunco artist I've never met.
Hey, Marshal, see those vultures?
We should check it out. Marston, Eli, go see what it is.
Ain't no survivors here, Marshal! Man, this don't look too good.
Somebody was so busy killing people, they went and dropped their gun.
Il s'est servi. Vous possédez maintenant plusieurs armes du même type. Consultez la section armes menu pause pour sélectionner la nouvelle arme. Hop. Alors. Ok, équipé. Attends, ouais. Aussi pour afficher le menu de sélection rapide. D'accord, on peut faire ça comme ça, comme GTA. Ok. Une bonne chose.
Let's stay on this road. Maybe the folks at Ridgewood Farm saw something.
What kind of man does that?
A bunch of weak men. A pack of cowards is the most dangerous kind.
Some men are just born plain evil.
I think it's this land that makes them men, as much as the other way around. Men are born, and then they're formed. At least that's how I see it.
Poor vultures. This don't look so good.
God damn it. Come on, let's take a look.
Come! Man, more dead bodies. And the fire's still smoking. Those scumbags must still be around.
Come on.
Hop là.
Yo,
Let's pound leather, boys. Looks like they're headed for Ridgewood Farm.
sons of bitches!
Didn't you once run a gang of outlaws? Marston?
Yeah, but not like that. It wasn't our way. At least it wasn't my way.
Killing and thieving's never right, boy. No matter how you dress it up. This is too quiet. I got a bad feeling about this. All right, boys. Let's have a look around.
Come on!
Cherchez les fermiers dans les cabinets et la cabane.
Shed's clear, Marshal.
Des traces de sang partout. Ah, tu le vois venir le même? Non.
No one here.
Ah merde, c'est dans l'autre sens d'habitude. Rejoignez le Marshal près de la grange. Ouais. Hop là. Ouais. Hop.
Come on.
That ain't right. No one would board up a barn like this. Come on, John. Shoot that door open.
Bon, attends, ouais.
Holy sweet mother of mercy.
Please, please don't shoot me. Some bandits came by and took us hostage. They're holed up in the farmhouse. Some of my family is being kept hostage inside.
All right, boys. We need to get into that house right
C'est
now.
parti.
Stop shooting at me! This guy's good, Fred! Oh, brother. I ain't got no time for nonsense!
Allez.
Follow me!
Ah.
Oh my good lord! It's the first time, mister. You ready to die?
Damn you.
Hop.
Jesus wept.
For Christ's sake. Ain't you a pretty little thing?
Make a break for the shed when the coast is clear. There'll be a deputy waiting for you.
Oh my
Thank
good
you.
God.
I was convinced I was dead.
Sorry, Yellow Belly Cat.
and me gonna have ourselves some fun.
As soon as you can, make a run for the shed. Keep your head down.
Who's that there? My God. Well, come on.
All right, boys, we need to get into that house right now.
Who do you think you are? Don't mess with me.
Ain't you a pretty little thing?
I hope you got
I'm
money
gonna
for a
enjoy
funeral.
this.
There's a deputy waiting for you in the shed out back.
Stay close.
Make a run for it when it's clear.
Oh, thank God.
You want to hope you're gonna be all right. Head for the shed in the back as soon as it looks clear.
Thank you. They said they were gonna kill us all.
Looks all clear, fellas. Let's check up on the farmers.
Some folk tried escaping to the south, but then some robbers started chasing him down like wild dogs. I thought you were supposed to protect us, Marshal. You folk ain't men. You ain't nothing. You're just a man on a government payroll taking money that the rest of us have to pay for with our lives. Yeah. What is wrong with this country?
Mount up, men. The man that kills the boss of that bunch gets $50.
It ain't about the money, Marshal. These are people's lives. People's homes.
Mount up, boy. We gotta get after those bandits.
Je crois qu'il y a eu un...
Follow me.
J'ai dû voir, il y avait un problème de micro. Je sais pas. Alors, accompagner le Marshal pour trouver les bandits.
Do you think they might be headed for Fort Mercer, Marshal?
What? Williamson's men?
Maybe. All this sure looks like their handiwork.
Makes sense if you went this road.
Come on, Marshal. This might be our chance.
Ta. Un truc genre comme ça, la route.
What's your beef with Williamson anyway, Marston?
Let's just say he's the currency in a complicated transaction.
What the hell you talking about?
Some people I have the displeasure of knowing want him dead.
Why does that involve you?
We used to run in a gang together. He was one it's like family.
If this is how you treat your family, I'd hate to see what you do to your enemies.
That was a lifetime ago. And bearing in mind, he's left me for dead the last 2 times I've seen him. I'm about figuring we...
Wait, who's that up there?
You just walk away now, John. I didn't kill you before, but I sure as shit will now!
Get yourself down here, Bill. You know you ain't man enough to stop me. You know I don't want to kill you, but I will.
You always did have a high opinion of yourself, John. Dutch always said you were an arrogant son of a bitch. I guess he was about right. Get him, boys! Everybody, take cover! In that shed!
Get ready, boys. Here they come. I'll just talk to you along. Hold it firm, boys.
This is what you called outnumbered.
My God. What are you doing? You get slaughtered out there.
Awful safety hands you got there, mister.
You know why? Because you ain't smart
Heads up. More of them coming down the hill.
Damn you!
I'll kill all you fools! I'll be seeing you in hell, my friends.
Hey, look what I got here. There's something that you're still breathing. Come here, boy. Come on, Bessie. Give. Oh.
Norman Deek. Nice to see you again, buddy. Thanks for your help, John. Norman here is gonna help us get to Bill. Ain't you, Norman?
Thank you, Mr. Deke. Mighty kind.
Fuck you.
Hog time. Let's get him to jail.
De nouvelles armes sont disponibles chez l'armurier du coin. Hop là. Alors. Ah ça y est, il a récupéré une selle, dis donc. Allons looter un petit peu. Qu'est-ce qu'on a de beau? Hop.
Sorry, partner.
Tac, 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 tac. Hop. Tac, tac, tac. Attends, hop. Voilà. Viens là, mon cheval. Du coup, carte. On est où? On est là. Qu'est-ce qu'on a? On a par là. On allait dire bonjour à ce bon vieux Nigel. Enfin.
Let's go.
map est grande, mais elle est pas si grande que ça, j'ai l'impression. Hop là. Où est-ce que je peux attacher mon cheval, moi? Le bureau du shérif. Hop là.
And I can tell you with no uncertainty that miracle cures are no laughing matter. I bid you good day, sir. Oh, Mr. Marston, good to see you. How have you been keeping?
I'm well, Mr.
Mr. West Dickens. Nigel West Dickens of East Cheap, London, New Waverly, New York, and Armadillo, New Austin. At your service.
At my service.
At everyone's service. At the service of science, of knowledge, of life.
How are your wounds?
Much, much better. But then they would be.
Would be.
I know a cure for all ailments, Mr. Marston.
Ah, I'm sure you do. And I'm sure for just $2 an ounce, I could live forever.
Oh, but for you, sir, I do a bulk discount rate of $1.95 an ounce, as long as you buy 100 ounces or more. That's a lot of immortality.
Give it up, old man.
That's Mr. West Dickens to you, boy.
Give it up, old man.
Listen, Marston, I'm broke, but this stuff is good. It works. I need a healthy young man like you. Come along, let's ride over to my newest customer at Ridgewood, and I'll explain while we go.
Okay.
Head for Ridgewood Farm, John, and hurry. There are people there in dire need of my tonic.
Que je marche. Monter sur le chariot. Conduire. Ah, parce que c'est moi qui conduis en plus. Eh, dis donc. Conduisez le chariot jusqu'à la ferme. Attends, est-ce loin? Oh, bah oui. Voilà, c'est à côté. Allez.
I heard about you, Mr. West Dickens.
And I about you, John Marston.
Hoodwinking the weak, gullible out of their hard-earned money.
My dear boy, you should know if I'm being so bold. Stay on the road! We're going to destroy the merchandise! For heeding such ill-informed
You're
scuttlebutt.
as full of wind as a horse with the collar.
I have been blessed with the gift of language, and for that I will not apologize. But the West Dickens elixirs speak for themselves. My thousands of happy customers attest to that.
Those men trying to kill you didn't look so
le
happy.
passe.
Skepticism is the bastard child of progress, John. Knowledge makes a fool into a doubting Thomas. If my tonic is such a sham, how do you explain the fine fettle in which you find me? Last time you saw me, I was knocking at death's door.
You should thank the doctor for that. I reckon you were acting it up worse than it was.
Act I can, John. A more convincing Othello there has never been. And so shall you, a fair Iago or Cassio.
I don't like the sound of this.
Showmanship, John. The flourish, the bow. We are operating in a competitive marketplace. Our product must stand out.
And how does this involve me?
We're going to use your God-given talents to our advantage.
I'm really starting to regret
I'll drop
this.
you off at the outskirts of Ridgewood. That way it won't look like we came together. Once I'm set up, saunter nonchalantly into the crowd that is sure to be forming. Eventually, I will call you up to try my tonic. After extolling the virtues, I will have you perform a few feats of wonder to amaze and impress the paying public.
Such as?
Oh, nothing out of the ordinary for a man in your line of work, I assure you. You hop out here, John. Follow me in on foot. See you shortly, and remember, showmanship.
Allez à la démonstration de West Dickens.
hardworking souls of Chola Springs, gather round, gather round. Do you suffer from rheumatism, lumbago, acute chronic sciatic, neurologic, or inflammatory pain? Well, I represent the only company that makes the genuine article that cures headaches, neuralgia, earache, toothaches, backache, swelling, sprains, sore chests, swelling of the throats, contracted cords and muscles, anxieties and ravaged nerves, stiff joints, wrenches, dislocations, cuts and bruises, and it adds vitality and vigor to the healthy man.
But can you prove it, old man?
Oh, I'm sure there's some customer here who could prove the qualities of it by taking a drink right now. You, sir, come up here. Step right up. That's the spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, pay close attention. This poor, wretched volunteer, entirely unknown to me, will demonstrate the effects of Dr. West Dickens' own patent tonic. Be you a cowpoke or athlete, this miraculous elixir developed with the wisdom of the East keeps the muscles supple and relaxes the cords. It loosens the joints and gives a feeling of youth and vigor to the whole system. Not possible, I hear you say. Well, doubt no longer. Faith can move mountains, but I ask not for faith. I am a man of science, and today science will be vindicated. Your eyesight is greatly improved. Is that not so, friend?
If you say so.
That's right, it is. You heard him. What a good sport you are, sir. Now, gaze over yonder at that porch. If you squint, you may just be able to make out the skull that's hanging there. Go ahead, friend. Shoot that skull and demonstrate the miraculous eyesight you now possess.
Ok, tirer sur le crâne, sur le porche de la maison.
Remarkable! The eyesight of an eagle, granted by imbibing Dr. West Dickens' own patent tonic.
Anybody can make that shot. This man is a fraud. If your eye's so damn sharp, why don't you try shooting my hat out of the air?
My friends, our test case has been challenged to shoot a gentleman's hat out of the sky above our heads.
You can fool these people, but you ain't fooling me. Right. Let's just see how sharp you is with a moving target.
Here it comes.
Là.
Such an eye. Behold the power of the elixir, plucked out of the sky.
Hey! Hey! What? You think you can put a hole in a man's hat and just walk away, do you? Hey, it don't work like that around here, mister. Come on! Are you a man or not?
A challenge of battle has been offered to our volunteer. Prepare for a display of Herculean brawn. Behold the miracle.
Come on, tough.
I'll rip your face off!
Ça fait mal ça.
There it is, skeptics and dissenters, irrefutable proof. Do not let this opportunity pass you by.
Look, he's over there. Go get it.
This ends now.
Watch out, he's got a gun.
Look out, mister.
Who the hell do you think you are? You ain't leaving here alive.
Marvelous shot, dear boy. The kind of deadly accuracy that can only be afforded by the West Dickens elixir. Come, I have plenty for all.
You'll be fine. Get out of my way.
Hey, where are you going?
I want a bottle. Get me a bottle, please. One of them right here.
Yeah, no harm in trying one bottle, I suppose.
Well, I think that went kind of well, don't you?
I'm just glad that my normal job involves either chasing after cattle or murderers. Not the likes of you, mister.
don't be like that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to say my goodbyes, head on back to the real world.
Wait, sir. I've been thinking about your predicament, and I think I may have an idea. I've been thinking I could be your cunning Odysseus. Beware of the Greeks burying gifts, sir. Williamson had better beware. We will make them into Trojans.
I don't rightly get you.
I want you to go and see my old friend Seth. He can come across as a little curious, but I'm sure you two will get on. He's most often found at Coots Chapel. He's very devout.
Why see him?
Because between him and me, we can get those gates to open for you, and you can walk right in, just like in Homer's great Trojan yarn!
Ok, le dressage de chevaux est maintenant disponible parmi les petits boulots. Ouais, mais j'ai pas envie. YouTube, on va se laisser là pour cet épisode 2 sur Red Dead Redemption. On se retrouve demain pour la suite. Salut!